So hi everyone, it's kind of crazy. Welcome to Fluff Effects. So basically, welcome to my journey. So I'm trying to be profitable trading forex. So this is, I'll be honest, this is my first time doing this. It's going to be kind of cringe at the beginning. Just trying to get a feel of it. So yeah, that's basically it. So the intention of the channel primarily is just to take you through my journey, probably teach you a couple of things if you're completely new, because I think for the more advanced traders, some of the concepts or the ideals I may be pushing forward, you may actually be already conversant with them. So yeah, so welcome. So so first things first, just for context, my primary pair. First things first, English is definitely probably not my first language, so that's okay. I primarily only, I not even primarily, I only trade out the USD. So the intention is simple. I think I probably say this a couple of times. It's primarily riding on the 80-20 principle. So 20% of the outcome comes from 80% of the effort. So by only concentrating without the USD, I am not only positioning myself to get the best outcome, but I'm also able to actually see how well I will be able to obviously read the market and the like. So as you can probably tell, I'm currently using ICT. So what I would probably, I'm not sure if I can call them brown or beige rectangles you see on my screen are basically order blocks or potential order blocks. So basically how I identify order blocks is by break of structure. Anywhere with a break of structure and a significant movement. So I'm primarily right now looking at areas where we have a lot of movement in the market, which shortly follows a break of structure. So the last up candle or down candle from that particular movement, I consider it as an order block, and I am actively looking at the market, retesting that region, and literally bouncing off of it. So welcome to our first session. I'll try and make this as short as possible as I possibly can. So I am currently using TradingView. Forgive all the markings on the sheet. I'll tell you for free. You'll definitely get used to all the markings as time progresses, and as well as you figure out how the trading style you obviously want to take part in. So as you can probably see on the right hand side, I had taken a long position. So this was right after a break of structure, which is seen by this horizontal line. We broke the structure on the upside, creating a red down candle, leaving a red down candle, so that down candle actually became my order block. But as you can clearly see, the market came back and retested that region and dropped aggressively. So it's probably one of the items that we need to look into and probably assess and see how well it could actually be able to identify such zones. So yeah, so that's basically it. So how I'm doing the back testing, my trading, basically I'll just be using my arrow keys to try and see, or obviously try and predict the kind of candle that's coming, and obviously reading all the candles as they come, just to see if I can be able to either one, identify the trend, or two, identify the order block that's actually in that particular region. And point to note, my strategy is very simple. I'm only looking for 10 pips for every entry, with a 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio, but occasionally I can take 1-to-1, but nothing more. Statistically speaking, the 1-to-1, if I have a really profitable trading strategy, something above 50%, it would definitely be okay. But anything less than 50%, I would definitely be in the red. So 1-to-2 is a very conservative way of looking at it. A 1-to-2 would actually be ideal, but we're just taking it as we go. So yeah. So let's see. So the market seems to be moving on the upside. Seems to have a lot of bullish pressure, bearish pressure. So ideally at this particular region, I had hoped, considering. So sometimes what usually may happen is An order block may be violated, but the market may sometimes come back to that region, respect it, then move in the opposite direction. But as we can clearly see at this particular point, the market came back into that particular region, went through its consequent encouragement, which is the middle of that order block, then continued going up. So that's obviously an invalid order block. And for that, so usually depending on how you trade it, I usually don't necessarily like deleting such order blocks, so that obviously whenever I come back to my charts, I can clearly see or identify them. I think I should also try and recolor them, but let's just go with the flow and see how everything goes. So unfortunately, I haven't. I'm still trying to work. I'm still trying to identify the best order blocks to take for this particular regions. And as you can obviously see, I've marked out a whole lot of order blocks that haven't held, and they're based on ICTs. So I'm currently going through the ICT mentorship, and trying to figure things out as we go. ICT is quite the guide. I definitely recommend if you're starting out, or maybe if you're in between your journey, just have a look at it, because top tier content. So yeah, I think as a brief introduction, this should probably suffice. Thank you for coming. Thank you for giving me your time. Probably the longest 6 minutes of your life, but yeah, thank you for coming. Cheers and peace.